Hey, welcome to another tutorial in Plasticity. So in this video what we're going to be doing is creating a tire tread. So I'm going to start with the circle point, so we can do it from the center here. Let's go into perspective view. Just going to extrude this out. For the demonstration, I'm not going to worry too much about the tire size itself, okay, or the tread. I'm going to just turn off the spline circle that we created. I'm going to select the edges here, and what we're going to do is just fillet them. Let's get a nice curve on the edge. I'm going to use Alt middle mouse button just to jump into that front view. We'll use a spline curve for this. So I'll just come straight across. I'll keep this one super simple. You can reference a pattern if you want to make it a little bit more interesting when you pick up the skills. I'm going to use the G key and just move this off here. Select our tire again, or what would be the tread. Use the I key, select the spline curve, and you can see that wraps around quite nicely. What I want to do is I just want to set this so it's slightly off a little bit. So let's just use the point selection for now. Select these points, use the G key, and we can just move those off ever so slightly. And I'll do the same here. So let's grab them and we'll just move them off ever so slightly as well, so it's not cutting in too much when we do this. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the X-ray mode. I'm going to press the number 5, okay, to bring all my selection back on. I'm going to select the top and bottom faces of the tire. Use O for a offset. So let's just have a look. There we go. So we can just offset that in nicely there. I can select the curved 5 or the curved spline that we did. Its name's number 5. And we're going to use the P key. Okay, so we've got the P key there. And with this now I can set the vertex count to something like 4, and we can increase the size of this as well. So we're going to want it maybe about there, like so. Just going to check both sides. That looks okay. Going to click alright on that. So click enter. Let's select this piece again, and then we're going to use the radial array. Going to select the center of our circle there, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to apply that so we get all the objects. I'm going to select the tread again. I'm going to use the Q key to bring up the Boolean operation there, and I'm going to select the first pipe that we created, and I'm just going to hold shift and select the rest of the pipes there from the solid view here. So from there we can click OK. So that's pretty good. Let's just hide these curves. What I can do now, let's use the E key. We'll just bring that down as an extrusion, and we can edit these a little bit more. So again, let's just turn off the grid. Oops. Turn off the grid so we can see the other side as well, so we can edit these a little bit more. I think we can use offset. Let's just see if we can. Might not let us because we've done a bit of editing to this. So let's just use O. Let's see. There we go. We've got an offset there, and again, you know, you might want to grab this, and you know, you might want to bring it slightly up a little bit. And then what we can do is, you know, you can smooth the edge back out for where it's going to hit the sort of rim there. And we've got this piece as well where this can be slightly smoothed as well. So you get a nice sort of tire effect on that side. I didn't do it on this side for the purpose, because what I want to show you as well is we can change the pattern as well. So what we could do as well with this is we can grab a line tool, okay, and go from center. Just make sure that's straight. Let's use number 1. Just grab the edge here. Use the point, and then we'll use the G key for move. Then what we can do is we'll use the number 5 key to bring our selection back on. Select our object. Use C, and we can cut away the bottom piece. So again, we'll keep this piece on just for reference. But now what I can do is I'll remove the spline. We can mirror, and I can mirror from this face here. And you can see you get a different sort of tire effect. I'm going to merge halves together, and then what I'll do as well is I'll just make sure I've selected this. Let's use the F key, and we'll just delete any redundant topology that's not needed. And that's pretty much it. You've got a tire quite quickly. There's a lot of different things you can do with this. Let's just put the shading mode on. So there's a lot of different things you can do. Let's just, there we go. Yeah, lots of different things that you might want to do. Again, you can export this out. You can, you could look to fillet some of the edges and stuff. Yeah, a bunch of different things. So give that a go. Hopefully it helps you out. Hopefully it gives you some good ideas on how to do these circular patterns and forms inside Plasticity. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you would do differently, if there's a better tool for this, or if you've got any sort of tutorial requests inside Plasticity. I hope you've enjoyed it and the pacing of the video. So I'm going to try and do a few more shorts if I can, just to help you guys out and get to grips with the software. So I'll see you in the comments or the next video. So bye bye for now.